Hey, let's give me some applause. I'm recording an episode a day after recording an episode. Wow! All it took was a dumb injury and a lot of pain, and I can't do anything else. So hey, hi, how's it going? Let's knock this out. So previous episode I thought was going to be starting a new chapter. I was wrong. And so it feels like that's about to happen again. So am I wrong again? I'm supposed to find some tower. I don't know where the tower is. Oh, is that the one? Well, let's go see if that's the one. Really should have considered looking that up before I hit go on the episode. There's a gate. It's locked. There's a person.
I greet you.
Do you now? You won't be allowed across the bridge without authorization. Step away. Like what? You need written permission by the... Oh, yeah, we got a thing, right? I have a multi-pass right here. I am an ambassador from Mulholland Drive. What? I love that movie. Well, it's affixed with the seal. That's magical, so it can't be forged. Very well then, sir. My apologies. The Brotherhood have had quite a few dignitaries arriving within the last couple of weeks, but none from so far away. It's incredible how your accent sounds like it's really close by. No matter, you may cross. I'm good at my job. Was this a heavenly aura sitting over here? This doesn't feel good. This feels like a trap. And that is a trope that hasn't been triggered yet. Oh, who is this guy? A moment of your time before you enter the tower, please.
Well met. I will need to see your pass, if you would be so kind.
I gave it to that guy, and your name is Island. You're Captain Island. That seems an excessively far distance to travel. I've been informed of no invitation made to the Mulhorandi. We certainly were not expecting you. You dare question me? Of course not, my lord. Tempest knows the wizards have been getting enough visitors since the fighting stopped. Yeah, Tempest, whatever that is. Allow me to open the door for you, then. I suggest you take the empty suite just inside the door on the right. You will have to wait with the other ambassadors for someone to come and get you. I warn you now that it may be a while before anyone comes. A new Archmage Arcane was appointed after the fighting in the tower, but I understand things are still quite chaotic. I would also suggest that you not venture past the main chamber, the foyer, if you will. The fighting may be over, but the wizards would mistake you for an intruder if you went where you were, not supposed to go. Right now, they're in no mood to ask questions. I'm sure you understand. Yeah, cool. Questions? Who's this new Archmage Arcane, and why is his title so dumb? Well, the Archmage used to be Arklam Greeth. God bless you. He's gone now, and while I know someone's taken his place, I don't know who that is. The former Archmage is dead? Well, most likely he died in the fighting, but I don't really know. Fighting, you mentioned. I suppose you outsiders wouldn't know much about it, would you? The wizards were killing each other in the tower up until recently. I don't know what started it, and I'm certainly glad I wasn't involved. The important thing is that it's over. Though the tower is a mess. What do you mean by a mess? Well, I don't mean to imply that security will be insufficient for you, my milord. So many of the wizards died in all the fighting, though. It's my understanding, too, that in the fighting there was a lot of accidents. Things that still have to be cleared up, you see. There's another reason why it's dangerous for you to roam. Why is security so tight? The Brotherhood has always had tight security, my lord. They prefer their business to be their own. I'm sure that even at the height of the fighting, half of Luskan wasn't even aware of it. It's just the way it is. Tell me about this tower. Well, it's a large place. They say it's been here long before the city was, that it was magically made a long time ago. The Brotherhood made it their home about 20 years back or so. The former Archmage, Arcane, stupid title, made Luskan what it is now. I don't know much about the place. We Gars don't go inside it usually and don't mix with the wizardly folk, which is fine by me. You know about any cult in the tower? A cult? No, I've heard nothing like that. These wizards have never been the religious sort in my experience. What about the name Mogrim? Someone named Mogrim arrived here a long time ago, asked to speak to the wizards, been here ever since, but I've never seen or heard of him in that time. Might be dead, I suppose. How large is this tower? I have no idea. Frankly, I'm not even sure the wizards do. They don't get about the tower like normal folk with stairs and halls and such. There are these lights that teleport them about to the rooms inside. Tempest knows how they figure out what's allowed where or where they want to go. If you see one of those teleporter lights inside, I wouldn't play with it. Like I said, you may end up somewhere within the tower, and that wouldn't be good. Okay. Goodbye. In we go. Well, this is a problem right off the bat. Shield Guardians. I'm sure I'm not going to have to worry about them. So they said go into this door. This is the suite. I'm not staying in this damn ass small room. Get out of here. What are you talking about? I'm from Mahalaranda. You don't know how to say it in your tongue. Ooh, here's somebody's stuff. I'm going to steal it. Why is their room bigger than mine? I traveled further. Hello. Girek Entrail Spiller.
Wizards bring you to bargain with them? Me tells them King Albert all they needs. They not need you or nobody else.
Who are you? Me warrior, great skill, come speak with wizards for King Obold many arrows. Greatest chieftain in North he is. Wizards not need others like you. Who is Obold? You knows nothing. King Obold many arrows be greatest chieftain of orcs. He have largest clan. He call other clans to come for war. Great army. Wizards be happy if wizards be smart. What do they need you for? Me not tells. Me on important business speaks only to wizards. Let's see if we can ask him other questions. Me not says nothing. Me important orc. Great warrior. Obold many arrows send me to speak important stuff. Me only. Oh, I doubt you know anything then, being an underling. What? Me no underling. Me big and important warrior, most trusted by Obold. You ask me questions, go ask. Me shows you how important me is. Well, what do you know about the tower? Me not go far. Wizards kill you dead if you try to go inside. Me knows lots about wizards, though. Lots and lots. Well, tell me about the Brotherhood, then. They all wizards. Lots of wizards with more magic than Shaman Brightfist. They very rich, and they fight lots with each other. Fight to rule all the lands, maybe. Wizards kill each other for a long time to see who biggest wizard. Big battles in tower, me told. Lots of wizards run away and not come back. New wizard take over now is biggest wizard. He tells wizards what to do. He invite orcs to come to tower and offers us many things. Wants our help, he does. He is very smart. New wizard? New wizard name is Mogrim. Bum, bum, bum. Big human, very strong, very fierce. Me not knows if he leads wizards forever, but he leads wizards for now. Mogrum is one who calls orcs to tower. He calls many others to tower too, and is one who tells pirates in city to form armies and fight. Tell me about this Mogrum. Mogrum very powerful for human, very dangerous. Has much magic he does. Serves someone else too, me knows. Me not know who he serves, but has greater power even than him. Many wizards now serve same one that Mogrum does. With all power Mogrum has, orcs only do good by his side, if human lives up to bargain, that is. What has he offered you? Ha, me likes you, but me not tells you that. You get own deal with wizards. What does he want? Mogrum make great army. He make army out of humans in city, out of barbarians, out of orcs too. Many, many orcs. Wizards have great magic and fight an army. It be very powerful. Yes, but what is this army for? To conquer. We take north. We be promised. First we take human city of Neverwinter, though. Mogrum want Neverwinter very bad. Mogrum say army be led by elf women. Me not like that so much. Elves be dumb and tasty, not good leaders. I'm an elf. Mogrum say elf woman Erebeth lead for sure, though. Erebeth? Not no elf woman. Here she very strong, very nasty. Maybe she not so bad. She not tells Obold what to do, though. That for sure. I'm not sure how to take that last sentence. She doesn't tell Obold what to do, as in she may be this great, powerful warrior that people talk about, but she's not powerful enough to talk to my leader. Or is he saying, oh yeah, they talk, but she's not the one giving orders to Obold? Yeah, how do you know that's true? Mogrum tells me himself. Me got's no reason to think he lie. Why tells Orc that elf going to leads him? If lie be big, dumb lie. You trust a traitor to lead the army. Traitor, elf, whatever. Mogrum say he has her under control real good, so me not have much worry. If it go bad, orcs kill wizards and go home. You think the orcs will agree? Obold wait long time to make big army. Orcs face human alliance, always gets pushed back. We join with wizards and humans, though, and maybe we win. Win big. Obold come already, though. Join army even now, no can stop. Me just here to tell wizards so. Do you know anything about a cult? Me not know nothing about no cult. Not cares either. If wizards say they wants to make war, we okays with that. Why do you have a golem here? It come with room. Wizards say it to protect me. Me needs no protection, though. Me great warrior. Sure, buddy. I'm gonna steal from you. Your 2 topaz. Like to see you survive without that. Trying to figure out where I should possibly go next. Oh, you are. I was like, why does this symbol look so weird? What is this guy doing? Oh, good. He's immune to critical hits, too. It's a good thing I upgraded critical hits. Oh, we got a bar of steel. Ooh, a tower entry key and a book. The book is a small journal of sorts that does not appear to have been in use for long. The entries appear to have been made by Lady Erebeth. Of particular note, she says, Mogrum has assigned me quarters with the other ambassadors, though I don't know for how long. He tells me only that he serves a greater power and hints that I will come to revere this being far more than I ever did Tyr. I do not know if that is true. I am not sure of anything anymore except that I have fallen out of love with my Lord, my people, and my God. I am alone in a world where there is no justice and no hope, and I cannot get these thoughts out of my head. They burn my every waking moment and whisper to me in my dreams. I shall go mad, I think, if I am not mad already. To do the wrong thing seems far better, however, than to do nothing at all. I am on this path now, and it goes only forward. Perhaps at its end I shall find my own justice, and the dreams will stop. I can only hope. I didn't know I could actually just do that. I just decided to give that a try. So she's hearing voices or something, and now we've got a letter. What is this? It's written in a delicate hand. My dear Lady Arabeth, Master Mogram has told me that I must inform you on how to move about the host tower for when you come. I do not know if you are aware, but much of the host tower is not connected to the normal fashion. Not connected in the normal fashion. We use a teleporter to move about from area to area. When you are in the ambassador's area, you can find the first teleporter in the far chamber. You only need touch the portal and express your desired location, and it shall open the way for you. The second level anyone may reach, but beyond that you must have a rune stone which allows your access, for security of course. The portals once open remain so for a mere half-minute, my lady. Hurry on through once has been opened. Hurry on through once has been opened? I don't think that's how this sentence was supposed to be. Enclosed with this letter is a runestone that will allow you to reach Master Mogram's private sanctum. He awaits your arrival. Apprentice Pym. Pym sounds familiar, doesn't it? The problem is, all these names are dumb. Interestingly, those guys don't activate. Just sort of a sitting room over there. Oh, hi.
Are you another ambassador? Have these fool wizards invited everyone to their tower then? They certainly takes their time with their dealings, let me warn you.
Who are you? This is Yanasha of the Uthgard Elk tribe. I've come to speak to these wizards at their own invitation, though they seem intent on keeping me waiting. What do you mean? I mean that these fools wish to curry favor with the Elk tribe and are doing a foul job of it. I despise waiting, yet it seems all I do here. He really wants me to tell him who I am. The other one didn't, so let's go ahead and do that. Never heard of this place you speak of. It cannot be important. If the wizards see you before me, I shall be furious indeed. I've waited almost long enough. Let's see if he knows anything. Questions, is it? Why should Yeanasha answer any of your questions, man? The business of the Elk tribe is not yours. I could flirt. There's no harm in talking, is there? I suppose there's not at that. I have little else to do since the fool wizards have left me to my own devices. Alright, what does he know about the tower? Do you not know of them? They be a group of wizards who wish to rule as much of the north as they can grasp, as I understand it. They've never ruled much more than Luskan itself, but that be the way of things. Their plans be kept private more than most. They involve themselves with few outsiders, or did once until this new leader of theirs came to the fore. So yeah, we've got Mogram, tell me about it. He seems more a madman, a servant to some strange power. What promises he made? Nope, he won't tell us that. He hopes to gather the forces of the north, the Elk tribe and the Orcs and whoever else he can muster, and combine them with the might of the wizards to form a great army. To ravage the north, but especially to pluck the ripe fruit that is the city of Neverwinter. As the wizard tells it, we shall be led by the woman Arabeth, a traitor to her own kind who knows the enemy well. Ah, their fall shall be swift. Arabeth, I met her. You trust a traitor. You think your people will agree. Anything about a cult? No. Alright. He doesn't have any new information as far as I can tell. Just the chest what needs unlocking. And de-trapping apparently too. So I'm wondering, of course, anybody who remembers me saying I could have sworn at the end of Chapter 1, it turns out Arabeth is a traitor, etc., etc. I'm wondering if I was thinking of this, but I've never been this far, so I don't know how that could be. A werecat? Hey! Can't be attacking me. What are you thinking? Especially so close to a trap. That's dangerous. No. The door, dingus. He's the most Bergeron of all things I've ever known. You don't get any hides or anything off of them. Wasn't sure. They seemed animalistic enough that it might happen. Oh, hey, who are you guys? Any of you have like a cool rapier? I upgraded my knife yesterday. Oh, you're gonna be one of those people, huh? Your invisible hidey holes. Okay. Hey, what? Excuse you. I was doing stuff. Okay. What was this saying? The stones on the pillar before you glow with a magical radiance. Which level do you choose? The second floor. Okay. I'm guessing I'm going to have to do a lot of robbing and stealing in order to get to the next floors and such. Who's Ruhin? Wait. What are the guards fighting?
You're going down!
Not bothering with the boar because I know they're just summoned. Okay. Did I check this corpse? I did. Okay, let's start with this, I guess. You are very glowy. Oh, he's one of the wizards, eh? That's probably where I'm going to get the stuff I need to get up on this tower. Get on. An unidentified, comma, a peasant dynasty. Don't even know what that means. A 5th and a 3rd floor portal stone. Why doesn't he have the 4th? Oh, man. A staff of defense? A ring of thought +2? Or protection +2? Or wand of missiles? Deadly negative trap kit, a 6th floor thing. I'm getting these floor things way faster than I thought I was going to. Also makes me wonder, how many floors are there?
You're going down!
He didn't have a chance to do anything. Fourth floor. I thought I already had a 4th floor. No, was that just 3rd and 5th at first? That was a lot of numbers I just threw at you.
You're going down!
You are going down. then there's this special looking room. See how this goes. Hello?
You can't win!
I can. And I did. They're always so confident that I can't win. Well, I feel like if there's 6 floors, I've got all of them now. I just don't know if that's how it works. We'll go to floor 3. Oh, I was like, nothing happened. I gotta walk in here. We've got a wizard lab library and a portal and more wizard labs and another portal. Okay. A dispatch. Mogrim's forces have completely taken over the North Tower. Archmage Arklam is nowhere to be found. How did Mogrim gain so many followers without being noticed? It is beyond belief. Deltagar has commanded us to turn loose the experiments. With luck, they will be more trouble for Valinda and her men than for us. If you find this and have not succumbed to Mogrim's lies, flee the tower immediately. Do not fall into his hands. The secrets of the Brotherhood will not be lost. We shall return. Okay, a hostile takeover. I feel like that's not a surprise. Why is this so dark? Something about, must be the color that was underneath. It seemed much darker than normal. Okay. Oh gee, I didn't know they were gonna suddenly come to life. I am shocked. Oh, I wonder if this one's gonna do it too. Oh, that one did it too. We have a Blood War research journal. It's filled with details on the planar experiments the Arcane Brotherhood has been performing at the request of Arklam Greeth. Most go into exhaustive detail. It seems the wizards have attuned several portals to the abyssal and hellish planes, attempting to research the eternal blood war being carried on by the demons and devils. No conclusion seems to have been drawn, but it is pointed out in several places that one curious property of the portals is that their attunement is easily disrupted by material of the opposing planes. One wizard warns that trying to actually send material from one plane through the wrong portal could be highly destructive. The PPM is texting me and being all sorts of disruptive. Right. I know there was another lab over this way. Hearing a lot of noise over here. So here's an example of imps fighting quasits.
Death is coming for you! You're going.
I can't tell if there's a limited number or if they're respawning. Because there's something very respawny feeling about this. Okay. Yeah, they're respawning. Doesn't make sense otherwise. Or they... Oh wait, what's this? Flames of this brazier appear to be cold and give off an aura. Okay, you stop that. Now I gotta wait. Okay, appear to be cold and give off an aura that is unsettling as you draw near. The magic emanating from this device is almost palpable. You believe that the flames form a small permanent portal to the outer planes, either the Abyss or Baitor, most likely. It is, no doubt, the conduit that the imps and quasits have been summoned through. The portal appears to be two-way, although anything entering from this side would have to be very small. There is no way to bodily move through it. Let's put an imp's eye in there. Okay. What about a piece of rubble? So we definitely need something. Question just being, what is that something? Oh, maybe a quasit's eye needs to go in there? Let's try that now instead. I didn't have a quasit eye previously. Alright, a bright flash. Whoa! I was reading that. Okay, well now we know what we gotta do with the other one. Put an imp's eye in there. I'll stop this nonsense. You guys, okay, come on, out of the way. Out of the way. So rude. So rude. Am I on fire at the moment? Okay, I thought I was on fire. I'm fine. Okay. Oh, good. He disappeared. No, come on. I'm trying to stop all of this. Come on. Run! It still hit me. That just did not work out for me either way. Yeah, look at all this crap these guys left behind them. Hey guys, the war is over. I won. Thank you. Now the question is, where the hell am I supposed to go? Oh, I guess I just go back then, huh? It's going to be floors like that. Rather than traveling so much to different exits. We've solved that puzzle here, apparently, so... On to floor 4. Which... Oh, I keep forgetting I have to walk into it. I was going to say it looks just like the first one, or the current one. Okay. Floor 4. The 4th floor.
None can stand before me!
Flesh golem? Get out of here. Nobody wants any of that. Artano Geth. We have his corpse. A minor wizard. Sporadic personal notes dealing his dislike of certain tutors, tribulations in learning magic, and his suspicion regarding Malgrim. I should never have joined Ramardo. The Archmage disappeared almost as soon as Malgrim began his campaign in the tower, meaning we were left to fend for ourselves. None of us thought that the man's influence was spread so deeply, yet it was. After all the fighting was done, I found myself on the losing side, so now I must slave away with Rimardo on these bloody golems. Today I finished work on the replication rod, though I surely shall receive no congratulations for it. When it is placed together with the control rod in the replication chamber, the magic start an automatic creation cycle. A golem is formed in a fraction of the time it would once have taken. It is powerful as well. I've told Rimardo several times that we should be careful to retain control over these golems, lest they break through the magical barrier around the inner sanctum here. He doesn't heed my warnings naturally. Bah, I would do anything not to have to slave away for that fool Mogrim anymore. I'm sure that wasn't important. Geez, lots of reading in this tower. Handwritten note dated from shortly before the events in the tower took place. Please inform the apprentices that they are no longer to dump their failed alchemical experiments into the sewer. One can only wonder how those potions affect the water under the city. Okay. I'm sure, like all good wizard boys and wizard girls, they followed that to a T. So we have the golem control rod. Couple gold rings. All right, we got the two rods.
You can't win!
Before we go that way. So this chamber has been formed of marble and complex crystals within its core, containing two depressions along its edge. It practically crackles with dormant magical energy. Let's examine the depressions, starting with the grate. The two depressions are long and slender, very likely receptacles awaiting something to be placed within them. Let's go ahead and put them in. Huh. Not what I expected. Can we destroy it? We can't. Not yet. Interesting.
This will not be tolerated. You're going cats.
Hey, there's Rimardo. What do you think you're doing, invisible-like? Oh, you want to live, do you? I didn't do that. That was unexpected. I didn't do that. I was going to talk to the dude. So now we get some daggers and some rings. Clear thought. Wait, what is this? I may have to look at that. And Rimardo received a letter. The last war golem of your creation went berserk and killed almost an entire battalion of orcs. Needless to say, King Obold was not impressed, and sure that the next 3 war golems that you deliver for the army are more stable, or the consequences shall be unpleasant, to say the least. That's from Mogrim. I mean, you can't really, be mad at Mogrim for that, right? Of course that was a problem. So, we've got this dagger +2. It's a 1d4 enhancement +2. Whereas this is also a 1d4 enhancement +2, but you get some bonus cold damage. Yeah, I'm using this instead. Oh, look at that. Guys, we are getting the glow. The glow is happening. We're pregnant. What is this? Scabbard of Blessing? Weird, I've never seen that item type before, and that is the portal to the 7th floor. So we don't destroy the thing. I really thought we would. Not sure I know how to feel about games that aren't just about death and destruction. What was this, the 4th floor? Gotta go to the 5th. The 5th. Okay. This looks... looks like something. Hey, guys. Oh, and look, a cultist. Why are you missing? Stop missing. Oh, because they're concealed, I have a 50% reduced chance of hitting them. Where's your dire boar now, huh?
You can't win!
Quit hiding. Come over here and take your death like a whatever. Didn't even know you were there. You almost got away with it. If it weren't for these damn kids. Okay, there's something over here that's kind of a dead end. Let's check that out first. It's well betrapped, however. Only one person says that to me. Yeah, I'll speak to you as soon as I'm done checking other stuff out. Okay, who are you?
A rather delicious-looking mortal, is it?
Thank you.
What a treat. Please don't tell me you're one of the fools toadying after Mogram.
Who are you? You don't know who I am, male? Well, that certainly means that you aren't native to the Brotherhood. A stranger, then. So you aren't one of Mulgrim's. I would know if you were one of Arklam's. The only question then, how did you come to be this deep within the host tower? I'm looking for a way to destroy the cult. A noble goal. I wouldn't put such a feat past you either. You must have managed to bypass the wards on the bridge and the guards after all. Mulgrim will be no simple task to overcome, but somehow I doubt that will deter you. Don't let me keep you from your task by all means. I would be more than willing to answer your questions in full or do whatever else you wish, but first I would ask a boon of you. Do you see that brazier on the other side of the room? It contains a spell that keeps me from leaving. Would you be so kind as to destroy it? How do I know you're telling the truth? Do you believe I would stand here in this room for some other reason, waiting for the odd chance that you might stumble upon me, perhaps? There's no way to prove my words, I suppose. You are free to ask me whatever you like, of course. Why don't you destroy it yourself? I would be perfectly capable of doing so, I assure you, if I could reach it. Unfortunately, the spell that restricts my movements falls just short of the brazier. It would have been rather foolish of Mogram to set up my prison otherwise, wouldn't you agree? Yeah, why were you here? That is difficult to explain. Killing me would not serve Mogram's purposes. I mean that while it would be inconvenient to me, it would not prevent me from searching for Arkloom, which Mogram hopes to prevent. Meaning you would be sent back to your home plane, inconvenient but not permanent. A clever elven mel you are. Indeed, I shall not fill in the blanks, however. You know what you know. It makes no difference, however. I'll have no more questions from you. Tell me now, will you destroy the brazier or not? Yeah, why not? I have no idea if you're a problem or not, so... Oop.
You have done well. Mogram will be chagrined to know that some adventurer stumbled in to rescue me from his spell. I am eager to be off in search of Arkloom. It will be difficult to say where he might have hidden himself in his condition. Regardless, the tower will be ours again in time. As for you, you did your part. You freed me, and the reward is yours by right. Take this item and go. I suggest that you not still be present in the host tower when I return.
I suggest you don't misunderstand that I wasn't actually scared of you. A scarab of protection +3 is apparently what I got. That easel that was set up in there, I feel like that's the first time I've seen that object in this game. So I was a little surprised I couldn't do anything with it.
You can't win!
Let's check these, I guess. Looking for anything that might be important. I don't know why there's so many copies of the Imp's Prison. Battle Devourer, and it used dog sounds, but it didn't look like a dog in any way. Benzo's Luck. Who's got the key to my benzo? Hello, creatures of the night. No. A red slad. Where the hell did this hound come from? Still just leather hide there. We see better metals. It's not what I did. There we go. But not better hides. Not thick or rugged leather like you would see in a World of Warcraft kind of situation. Well, somebody really didn't want you walking around in here. An 8th floor? All right. We're starting to see floor inflation now. This tower doesn't need to be this big. Oh, wait, where am I going? This is the right room. On to 6. Minotaurs. Yeah, these are more like the first thing that you fight in the prison. Or not the first thing you fight, but like the first water Davian creature. Mind Devourer, I think is what that one was called. Why were you badly wounded? That's so weird when that happens. Really? It's not trapped. Or locked. Strange. So far, there hasn't really been an obvious big thing to do on this floor. Well, here's one of you guys. Yeah, is it just me, or was there just nothing happening here? This is that Valindra person, and they're dead. And now we get their quarterstaff. Well, that was exciting. There's another door over here. That said familiar, and then it disappeared. There it is. Monsters in small rooms. The Watchman's Helm. Pinnacle Portal Stone. I am not entirely certain what that is supposed to be. Huh, okay. I'm not sure I entirely understand what happened with that door. Or this floor, for that matter. Oh, I see what they mean now. Okay, well, we're going on to 7th Heaven. And here there's just one way to go. Replete with minotaurs. I always want to say minotaurs. I'm trying to say minotaurs. I think that's correct. I also feel like they might not even be tors. They might be towers. Part of it makes me think towers because they're so big. But another part of me thinks tors as in Taurus, because they're usually like bull-headed, you know? I don't really know which one it's supposed to be. Oh, you settle down. Oh, I thought that was a plant. random zombies in a room. I don't understand why they were there. Prisoner.
Well met.
Just about everything a man needs in this world he can find right here. Food, shelter, and regular beatings. That's the life for me. Some guy named Fred. Don't talk too loud, Fred. This side of the cell is working for the warden. What?
You can't win!
Etter cat. Another prisoner. Okay, I feel like we're dealing with individuals who need some sort of psychiatric assistance. Prison key. Oh, right. I have the key. I don't need to do that.
You go!
It's a lich. Yeah, I figured the bear would disappear once the lich was killed, so... Such a strange assortment of prisoners here. Like, kind of powerful ones, right? Okay.
Death is coming for you!
Guess there's just all different colors of slads, aren't there? Deltagar, we read your name before.
Oh my, you don't strike me as the type to be one of Margram's followers. You're not, are you?
Are you a prisoner? Aye, Margram had me thrown in here for refusing to join his cause. My name is Deltagar, something weird with a Z. A former overwizard of the Brotherhood. Tell me, might you be able to free me from this cell? Okay, let's ask him if it's a ruse. A ruse? Do you believe Margram stocks his cells with his cultists on the off chance that someone might invade the host tower and free them? Please, sir, all I want to do is get out of here. Information, buddy. I shall tell you whatever I can. I admit, however, that I know little of what has occurred since Margram put me in the cell. Margram has taken over the host tower and forced Archmage Arklum to flee. It was not done without a great battle, but we have lost. Margram came to us many months ago, though I do not know from where. He claimed to have uncovered some mysterious power that he would share with us. He was very secretive about the nature of this power, of course, but Arklum was too eager to care. Margram joined the Brotherhood and began training students. We did not know it, but each of the students he taught surely fell under his sway. They joined him in worshipping this power of his, and his cult spread. When Margram finally tipped his hand, it was too late for us to do anything but try to fight back. The tower was his, and along with it, Luskan. On the surface, it would look like he wants to use the resources of the wizards in some great war he is concocting. He intends to invade Neverwinter, of that I know little, of that I have little doubt, even if I don't know what he's done in recent weeks. It's not power that he seeks specifically, however. Something is in Neverwinter that he seeks. I do not know exactly. Some old god, perhaps. A demon? He did not reveal its nature to anyone but Arklum, and Arklum was very excited about the possibilities. Words of power belonging to some ancient tongue. Maugrim claims that these words are hidden in the oldest ruins of the north. I've never heard of such things myself, and why he would think one of them might be in Neverwinter eludes me. If these words of power truly exist, one has to wonder what they might do. That, too, I don't know, but I believe it is the power he serves, who wishes them, and not Maugrim himself. How did he take over? You answered that already. We already know who Arklum is, but okay, he doesn't know where he is. What about the fighting going on? When I was imprisoned a week ago, it was obvious that we had lost. If there is still fighting, then it is out of desperation and nothing more. Before I was captured, I made sure that the teleporter Dwemer was disrupted, and I engineered the release of some of our more dangerous experiments. That may have kept Maugrim busy, but make no mistake, he controls the host tower completely. Okay. What do you know about this cult? Maugrim has not recruited his followers in a regular sense. He has some hold over them, not mind control, but certainly something that goes beyond mere worship. They are all loyal to him and the strange power he serves in the most fanatic sense. What their end purpose might be, I can't imagine. Maugrim has the support of over half of the wizards in the host tower, mostly the young ones, but they have considerable numbers. I suspect he has sent most of them out throughout the north to search for his precious words, but no doubt there are many left here. I heard that Valinda Shadowmantle joined his side before I fell. If that's true, she will be of great use to him. She being an overwizard herself. Yeah, she's dead. Where is Maugrim? In Arklith's sanctum, no doubt, atop the North Tower. Getting there will be somewhat problematic. If you can find Valinda, I suspect that she would have a rune with access to the sanctum. It may be your only way there. I'm pretty sure that's that pinnacle that I got. Would you be able to find your own way out? Yes, one can teleport out of the towers, just not into them. I can leave and return to strike back at that fiend as soon as possible. Alright, go on. Okay. Now to the penultimate level, I think. Floor 8. Okay, this is a pretty wide-ass open area.
You're going.
Oh, with all sorts of frickin' things just standing around. What is that? Vrock? Ha ha! Expected that gargoyle to come to life. It did not. So far, the ice dagger is the only thing I've really been excited to get. This seems to be where they were having meetings. Where the over-wizards would overseer. Yeah, this floor didn't feel like it was going to have much. And what do you know? It did not. I should probably save, however, before we go to the next part here. Because I feel like there was just nothing here for us, so let's save. Go to the pinnacle. Okay. Why, you're Arklum. I see the fly in the ointment has finally arrived, and you are someone who has been following your progress through the tower with a great deal of interest. You show remarkable determination. I've been in contact with my dear Nifithus, and she has told me much about you. Sadly, she has not been able to reach my old sanctum as you have, or I would already be free. So my own reputation precedes me. Yes, you have the right of it, little mortal. I fled the tower when Maugrim showed his true intention, but not quickly enough. Maugrim has power you cannot even imagine. His mistress favors him, and even the power granted me by this form could not resist capture in the end. You're a lich. Indeed, do not get yourself in a huff about it. At the moment, our interests rather coincide, don't you think? Free me from this magical prison. You assist me, and I shall assist you. Why? Why indeed? How about this, my unimaginative elven friend? You see the door that leads into my sanctum? Have you tried to open it? It is locked tightly with spells that I'm positive you have no ability to break. I happen to know that Maugrim lies beyond it. He is the one you came for, no? I created the spells that hold the door. I can open it for you, but only if I am freed. It's either that, or you are certainly free to return whence you came, in failure. So what do you have to say now, mortal? Do you really have a choice? I have questions. What do you know about his cult? Ah, now that is an interesting question. I myself have wondered much about the nature of Maugrim's mistress. How is it that she gives him such power? The plague was loosed to strengthen her, you see. Each death in Neverwinter fed her with new life force, and I know she seeks even more power yet. So, they're going out of their way to genderize this person quite a bit. It's making me wonder if it's Erebeth. Maugrim is desperate to find what he calls the words of power. They are ancient artifacts, I believe, 4 in total, though I have never heard of them before Maugrim himself made mention. He holds only one, but his mistress wishes them all. What these words of power would do for Maugrim and his mistress, one can only guess. I'm sure you can. It would amuse me to see you halt their efforts if that is your goal. Yeah, how about Erebeth? The Elven Blackguard? Indeed, she came with him and lies beyond that door. If you hurry, you just might catch her. Why is he keeping you captive? There are many secrets of this tower that are yet mine alone. If Maugrim knew what I knew, he would already be aware of you, and you would not have made it so far. Consider yourself lucky. If I didn't think that you might actually cause a problem for the fool, I might have been amused to warn Maugrim of your presence. Would you be willing to help fight? Certainly not. You're on your own with your foolish quest. I intend to leave this tower and regroup elsewhere with my dear Nifithus. With luck, you will at least weaken Maugrim, or at least drive him from this tower. I intend to take advantage of that. Okay. Oops. Wrong one. How do I get you out of there? You see the 4 braziers that surround me? They sustain the magic that Maugrim keeps me held within, in much the same manner as Nifithus. They are protected by their own magic, too much for me to overcome on my own. If you were to damage them, however, and I was to add my power to yours, they could be destroyed and freed. Attack them however you wish, and I will turn my own efforts toward aiding you. Then I shall open the door to my sanctum for you, and I shall leave. What's to keep me from killing you afterwards? You certainly can try if you wish, fool. I will not remain here long enough for you to break through my own protections, however, I can assure you. Go then, I tire of this cage. I would see Maugrim dance before whatever elven fury you can muster. Where are these braziers? Oh, they're in here. Hello? Fire elementals and greater devourers. So yeah, now they're aware we're here. Whoa, bone golem. It's some pretty good light effects thinking about back in this day. Gotta give them credit for that. Darn it, my weapon's ineffective against them. I tried. I'm surprised he hasn't left. It is done. I am free at last. Would that I could visit vengeance upon Maugrim for his indignity myself. I give you thanks for my freedom, mortal. I shall open the door to my sanctum. You may deal with Maugrim at your leisure. Do not be here, however, when I return. I mean, if I can take care of Maugrim and you couldn't, I'm not too concerned with you either. Alright, let's do a little save action. Get a little water. And here we go. Oh, I see. Okay. A stone of recall and a note. One of Irengen's spies. He was supposed to protect Lady Erebeth.
You are welcome in my service, Paladin. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation.
Do you renounce your false god of justice, Erebeth the Telmaran? Do you renounce your god, your lord, and your people who have betrayed you?
I do.
Will you lead our glorious army in the name of your new mistress?
I will. I will lead them.
Then be the terrifying blackguard of our mistress Morag that you are meant to.
I shall. Neverwinter will fall before our might.
Remember, Maugrim, that it is of great importance that the other words of power be located. You must beware Hadrian, however, as she will... you have been lax, Maugrim. We have intruders. The word of power cannot fall into the hands of the enemy. Take Erebeth and leave now. I shall summon my own servants to deal with these.
Oh, when did I go up a level? Well, hang on, let's take care of that. No feats. My favorite thing, and I never get them as this character. Okay, so that was Erebeth. However, she didn't sound super sure about what she was doing. Mogrim's a weakling. He ran away. Weren't we in this room previously? Full plate armor. Something I never use. Oops, there was a desk there. Oh wait, what? Yeah, here we go. Mogrim's journal. The tower is ours. That overambitious fool trusted me far too much. I would gladly have ended his undead existence had his demon witch not sent him away so quickly. Well, he'll not have use of her advice any longer. I've seen to that. Morag is displeased with me, however. So far, the wizards I have sent forth from the tower have found only one of the words of power. She needs them all. We shall have the one in Neverwinter soon, and once the last 3 are located, all shall be as Morag wished. I remain confident of success. The plague ravages Neverwinter, just as Morag foretold. With each death by wailing, she grows stronger. Already she is able to appear in corporeal form, and with the coming war she shall become even stronger still. I have received word that the old fool Nasher has been successful in stopping the plague, having acquired some help from adventurers. No matter, the deed is already done. Neverwinter is weakened, and what strength it has lost, Morag has gained. Morag says that Nasher's execution of the fool Fenthic will only serve us. Soon his greatest champion shall be ours instead. The High Captains decimate each other daily, just as I suspected. I care not whether any of the fools actually succeed. Better as they all die, for none of them will lead the army as I promised them. Morag's nightly visits to Erebeth have had the desired effect. The former paladin has come in, lain herself willingly at our feet. She shall lead the great host herself as Morag's champion. The words will be ours, and Morag shall triumph. Glorious shall be the day. Okay. So I feel like I just need to return. Well, let's give that idea a try. Let's use one of these and talk to Aaron Gend.
We are fortunate that you have found the location of this cult, hiding amongst the wizards of Luskan's host tower. It is now clear how they possess so much power and stealth.
I have discovered all I can about the cult in the host tower.
Well done, my friend. I knew Lord Nasher's faith in you was well justified. Come then, tell me what you have learned. I see. This enemy is far more elusive than I suspected even. For the name of this Mogrim is unfamiliar to me, as is this creature you describe as his mistress. That Lady Erebeth has fallen to become a blackguard, and even leads their gathering army is far worse than anything I had feared. Dire, dire news indeed. But what of this Mogrim's purpose, my friend? Were you able to discover anything of the reasoning behind all this madness? This is perhaps the first good news I have heard so far. It shows us that we are ignorant of much, and must catch up quickly if we are to survive. But at least you have brought us hope. Come then, let us return to Lord Nasher quickly, and relate what you have discovered. Then perhaps we will see what must be done next.
Within the host tower of the Arcane, the enemy was finally revealed. Mogrim Korothir, madman, prophet, the one responsible for the wailing death. And with this revelation, a second betrayal. Erebeth, driven mad by her lover's execution, sought vengeance by joining Mogrim's cause. Together, they roused a fearsome army and prepared to descend upon Neverwinter. But an even greater evil threatened the city. the words of power, remnants of ancient magic long forgotten, were being sought by Mogrim's followers to bring devastation to the north. Neverwinter's champions were sent to the northern wastes of the Uthgard tribes to unearth these lost artifacts. For if Mogrim were to find the words of power first, the city of the north would surely fall.
Okay, let's talk to him.
This has become something of a habit, has it not? Once more, Neverwinter is threatened, and once more you are called upon to save us all. Yet this time you will be reporting directly to me. With Erebeth's defection, Lord Nasher has elevated me from the role of spy master to that of his right hand. To be honest, I much prefer to stay in the shadows. Yet Neverwinter has need of me, so I will serve without complaint.
It is an honor to serve.
Neverwinter has need of all her allies now, whether they serve for honor, duty, or gold. I have examined the reconnaissance reports of my operatives in the field, and the situation is grim indeed. The Luskan armies are marching against Neverwinter with Erebeth at their head, ravaging the land as they pass and leaving only destruction in their wake. Perhaps even more troubling are the reports of orcs and some of the Uthgard tribes joining Erebeth and the Luskan army to pillage and plunder.
I can't believe Erebeth betrayed Neverwinter.
Perhaps had we been more observant, Erebeth's betrayal would not have been such a surprise. She was never the same after Fenthic's execution. She abandoned us. But part of me wonders if we did not first turn our backs on her suffering. But hindsight serves no purpose now. Erebeth has vowed revenge against Neverwinter. The pain of her loss makes her blind to anything else. It is up to us to see she does not get the revenge she seeks.
Is there no one who comes to the defense of Neverwinter?
The Lord's Alliance has come to our aid. Without them, our plague-weakened city would already have come under siege. And several of the Uthgard stand with us. The Red Tiger and Black Lion tribes have made camp with us here at Biaruna's Well and Uthgard Holy Site. But Erebeth and the Luskan army are best left to the generals in the field. You have a much more important mission.
What have your spies learned regarding Mogrim?
The few reports I have heard of Mogrim indicate he is not with the Luskan army. It seems he is content to leave the battles to Erebeth. I believe Erebeth and the Luskan invaders are but a decoy, a distraction to draw our troops and resources away from the true threat.
A decoy?
It has not been easy to gather information on Mogrim's cult, but we know they are frantically searching for the ancient artifacts known as the Words of Power. Though we do not yet know what these words are or why Mogrim desires them, we know there are at least 3 of these artifacts. We must not let them fall into the hands of the cult. You must find these ancient words before Mogrim does. If you do not, then I fear any victory by the Lord's Alliance will prove meaningless.
Where can I find them?
There are reports of Mogrim's followers searching throughout the land. The hills and mountains to the north, the forests to the west, even the sprawling farmlands to the south. I wish I had more guidance for you. Perhaps you can learn more from Lillian Cambridge, an expert on ancient artifacts who claims to have some knowledge of the Words of Power. Lillian has promised to offer whatever help she can to any of my agents in this matter. You could probably find her in the tavern in the southeast corner of the camp. I know this may seem an impossible task, but I can think of no other person I would rather have undertaking this mission than you.
What do I do when I find one of these?
If you find one of the words, bring it back to me here. My underground network will transport it to the safety of Lord Nasher's castle.
Anything else?
I regret there is nothing more I can tell you. Even the little information I have already given came at great cost. Many of my best men and women gave their lives for it.
All right, I'll be going now.
I wish you luck in your mission. The very survival of Neverwinter may depend on it.
Okay, and hey, look, it's all the buddies that we haven't been using. And that's it for yet another episode. Boy, this game is a long game. It says, let's see, it's been about 17 and a half hours according to that save. And I guess technically it's been less for you guys because I know some of that is me running around and selling items and what have you. But still, like, I'm cheating like crazy. You know, and it's still taking this long. This game is long. I think my biggest issue with it isn't the gameplay aspect. It's the story so far feels kind of paint by numbers at the moment. So I'll go ahead and say I don't believe for a second that Arabeth has given up her ways kind of thing. I think it's a plan to, you know, root out the real cause of what would lead Fenthic to be executed, etc., etc. I could be wrong. I don't know. But so far, I don't think there's really been a surprising story element, and we are at, God, I hope we're at the midpoint. You know? So, yeah, anyway, we've got more to do. I'll see you guys on the next one.
Let's Player needs food badly.